Today I finished to watch a movie entitled Avatar, which is the story of these humans that go to this planet about 6 light years away to get a particular mineral they need. Now, the first problem for me in this movie is that I didn't understand how was possible that the human race was able to go at the speed of light, because I had this kind of old idea presented to me by many articles which describe a theory of relativity, where they said that we cannot reach the speed of light, but if we also would reach the speed of light, then the problem would be that the time at the speed of light is not working like the time on Earth. And they made always this example of the twins, where they would send the twin on a spaceship at the speed of light for, let's say, 1 year, and the other twin would be inside on the Earth. And when this first twin would come back from his trip, the one that is on the spaceship, he would find that probably the brother is dead and that a lot of time has passed on the Earth. Now, obviously, I don't know if I understood correctly the idea, but in the movie has been represented this idea that there were the Marines, there was the scientists, and there were this kind of group, a corporation, who went to this planet to get that mineral, because there was a mineral that they wouldn't have on Earth, and it would be very, very expensive to have it. To me, the idea doesn't make sense, because like I say, if this planet, if I understood well, is 6 light years away from Earth, and the trip takes 6 years to go there at the speed of light, it means 12 years when you return back. Now, they say the biggest sin you can have is that you don't double or raise the shareholders' money that they put in your stock in your company. But the problem is that in 12 years a lot of conditions change, and I don't think the stock market would wait 12 years, this guy is going and coming back with this mineral in order to make some kind of profit, because in 12 years everything could change. Then, like I said, there is the problem that maybe those 6 years spent at the speed of light, if it is possible, because from what I understood it was not possible, because also the energy was involved, and they said that only photons could reach the speed of light because they were without mass. But human beings, or in this case these spaceships, if they would need to reach that kind of speed of light, who knows the amount of energy they would need. Which means that if the human race is so advanced that they have spaceships that can reach the speed of light, which probably are able to produce this kind of energy, then my question is, why did they need to go to that solar system and they couldn't produce it for themselves? I don't know, all this idea of this movie, to me, it's completely ridiculous or not understandable in logical terms, in terms of the little scientific knowledge I have. And so, to me, it doesn't make sense, but I hope that maybe someone explained to me a little better the theory of relativity and let me understand if I got it right or not. Then the second point is also the superficiality of the movie, with this kind of models that are always the same. I mean, half an hour into the movie you understand that the main character will have to pass this test, which is going on a big bird, and I predicted that the big bird, since I know the American mentality, should be the biggest one and the most colorful one. well, you cannot imagine my surprise when this guy goes on a board, but is not the biggest one and the most colorful one. And they said, oh wow, this director really is original, because he was able to do something that I didn't predict. Then another 20 or 40 more minutes into the movie, it comes that the bird this main character went on is forgotten. It gets practically the biggest bird on that planet, which is also the most colorful, which is in line with the prediction I made, because, as I said, it was quite a superficial movie with this kind of themes that are continuously recurrent in most of the movies, which means a person could watch one movie and they have seen them all, because most of these directors never have a fantasy to invent new ideas. And then at a certain point we also reach the end, which would be the message of the movie. I didn't understand what the message was. I mean, do we have to kill all the Marines because they are bad? Is this the message of the movie? Because for me the Marines, like all the others, are just part of the plot. Without the Marines, to whom we give the fault? And it's quite ridiculous, no? I mean that every time they have this kind of hidden messages that we must kill all the Marines because they are bad. Please, try to be a little more original. Well, in any case, let me know if you have seen this movie and what you think about it. Because personally, I really think it was a waste of time, but luckily at least I didn't buy this movie. I just got it from a friend who gave it to me, telling me, oh, it's the greatest movie of all, you cannot imagine. I said, okay, let's watch it.